So I'm sure you all have seen update number 4. If you haven't, it's in a card, go click it and watch it. It's definitely worth watching. This is a picture of the new 2007 Mercury Grand Marquis LS that I purchased. It was about $4,000. So, I mean, the total loss payout didn't exactly cover it, but it's certainly a worthy upgrade, and it runs a lot better, and everything is smooth. There's not a lot of rust. It has some paint issues, but I plan on getting this fixed. Either way, I think this is a really nice car, and this was one of the first times I drove it with the dash cam on. I originally had driven it down from Pennsylvania, all in the middle of nowhere, and basically I went through Philadelphia, and that was where I really wish I had actually purchased, or I actually had the dash cam in the car, because there were so many idiots on the road. But unfortunately I didn't get them, but there will always be more to capture later on, especially in this vehicle. So my first stop is actually going to be Save-A-Lot on Olden Avenue. I'm going to pick up a package from the Amazon Hub Locker. So I don't know why, but the package could have been delivered to the Save-A-Lot on Broad Street, but for all intents and purposes, this was a little bit easier, I guess, just because I also needed to pick up some other things. So at the end of the day, it didn't really matter, though I wish it was delivered to a closer Amazon Hub Locker, though it's not my package, so not really my decision, I guess. But yeah, you can see me driving through what is almost rush hour traffic. It's getting there. It's getting there pretty much, but not yet. Stop is actually going to be the Advanced Auto, which is just a couple blocks away, and you'll actually see some idiot that just didn't turn into the parking lot. Like, come on, dude, don't block my lane. Now, the reason I'm actually going to Advanced Auto is just because I wanted to get some blind spot mirrors, because I had them on my previous car, but those things were like glued on there. I was afraid I was going to break the mirrors. I didn't really want to do that, so I just went and bought another $5 set of convex mirrors, like big deal. Alright, so the next stop is going to be Quick Check on Brunswick Circle. The only reason I'm taking through the parking lot and going down Parkside is because, like, turning left onto Olden Avenue out of that shopping center is really difficult, or, well, like, just annoying in general. Maybe not so difficult, but you know what I mean. So I'd rather just go down Parkside and Spruce Street in Princeton. That'd be a little bit easier. So it might be a little bit less time too. It's a little bit longer distance, but better than trying to navigate Olden Avenue with all the idiots. Now, to be honest, the only reason I'm going to Quick Check is to get 2 coffees, one for me and one for my mom. And I will say, Quick Check coffee is pretty good, but I only get dark roast. But this time, they had, like, no coffee. They had, like, all light roasts and like chocolate macadamia, which I've never had. The only reason I put some in is just to fill up my cup, because I tried putting in like hazelnut coffee and it didn't even fill it up all the way. Like, it ran out as I was pouring it. So I don't know, the coffee still tasted good, I guess. And for those wondering why I'm not getting into leftmost lane, to get onto the Brunswick Circle extension, you have to be in the right lane when you approach it, and it's kind of difficult to switch lanes because it's such a small portion of road and people tend to keep their lane here, so I would just rather not do that. I got my coffee. I took that speed bump very carefully because for whatever reason these QuickJet cups are like really skinny and the cup holder wasn't really holding them very well, so I didn't want to spill it too bad. I actually was holding my coffee for the majority of the way because the left cup holder especially is very, very like loose, I guess is the right word, just because I thought it was going to spill when I went around a corner. So I drank like half of the coffee in like 2 minutes, just so in case I hit a corner I wouldn't have a spill or anything. And the next stop is going to be home in Chambersburg. So this is going to be the last portion of the voiceover. I don't know if you guys want to hear more voiceovers like this. I know I did a little bit in the last video, but I don't know if you guys like the voiceovers or if you want to hear more music or a good mixture in between. Just let me know in the comments. I mean, obviously I'm going to have the dashcam compilations too. That's not really going to have any voiceovers. It's going to be pretty self-explanatory because that's how a lot of the incidents here in Trenton are. So yeah, just let me know in the comments. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and to those that are subscribed, just letting you know that there will be a second revision to my intro. It won't have any different clips, but it will have a different end card, so yeah. If you aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Like the video. Bye-bye.